Okay. All right, all right. All right, I'm seeing a bit of lag. Hey, let's see if we can fix that. As always with any new game, we check the settings first. Language, yes. Subtitles, good. Mouse sensitivity feels fine as is. Audio seems good. Display. Let's turn motion blur and occlusion off. Apply. Still feels a little laggy. Probably because of like weather effects. What if I disable... I don't know what anisotropic textures are. Do we want our shadows hard or soft? Damn, game. Already? Feels better, but I saw a little bit of stuttering still. Take the quality down to medium, maybe. Still a bit of stuttering. Come on, game devs. Just because technology advances doesn't mean you should ignore efficiency. All right? This is kind of a bugger. Reduce shadow resolution, maybe? Turn off anti-aliasing, maybe? All the pros prop. Maybe I should open up my task manager and see, because I know there's been some games where reducing... Oh, damn. Okay, so I was about to say, sometimes reducing quality actually makes things worse. So right now, this thing is chugging GPU. So is there anything I can do to move some of the workload onto the CPU? Turn this back up here. And 80. No, it's still hovering at about the same on the GPU. Yeah, this thing wants the GPU so fucking badly. I wonder if I can maybe adjust priority and make VTube Studio and OBS a little higher and see if that might help. Where is it? How do I do this? I always forget sometimes how to switch priorities. I need to open Task Manager as an admin, I bet. Yes, that's right. I am not an admin by default. Now you should always have your computer set up. No, not performance, not app history. What the fuck is that doing there? Reduce. Ooh, that is another thing I could try. Try reducing the resolution. Is this a bug? Why is there the same resolution like 5 times? Oh, I hate that. 1920 by 1080p. How's this gonna do? Change it to windowed. Apply. No change. Oh? I took some weight off. Rounding error, I'm out. Okay, let me go back to adjusting priorities once I remember how to do that. Those are values. That's right, I need to look at it from the details pane. Set priority. Make it above normal. And then if I go back, I go to VTube Studio. Go to details. Set priority. Above normal. Okay, so now that we're back here, it should be processing the model and stream above the game itself. All right. I think this is as good as we're going to get. It's not so bad that I think we'll switch to PNG, which I still need to fix that other game that we were trying to play that one time because what was it? Twin Mirror, because I want to play Twin Mirror and then another of their game. I have like 3 of the games that they have made that I want to play. I just need to get through the technical problems. But anyway, enough technical issues. New game. Let me put up content warning for flashing lights, because I did see a mention of that when the game was opening. All right. You are Tim, a retired water polo champion. Yeah, I definitely, yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah, I played polo in the water. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, I'm in the mindset. Perfect. I know how to swim. A few years ago, you were married to Andrea Andrews, a famous detective in the Atlanta Police Department. All right, well, that's not great. Reason for the divorce was your worsened mental state due to a career-ending neck injury and Andrea's obsession with work. Did we just get like whacked in the head by a polo? I assume, you know, polo uses sticks. So in water polo, I'm imagining they have like giant sticks they're swinging around and like knocking like a beach ball back and forth. It seems I have become pixels. Thank you, Toll. The snake knows how to swim. Despite your separation from Andrea, your daughter Lisa still sees you often. After the divorce, Andrea is fully dedicated to solving the Skinner case, one of the most terrifying cases in the entire history of Atlanta. But meanwhile, Lisa doesn't get enough attention from her, so she prefers to bond with you instead. One of her favorite activities is going on a fishing trip. The rest of the story is up to you to discover. Almec, hello. Speaking of Almec, Almec is thanks to them that I have this game. They funneled a few horror games my way, so credit to them. You might see them around in some other people's streams because they're a good bean. Hope you're having a good evening and recovering from either the itis of yesterday and the leftovers today, or if you had to work today, I hope you're posting from a corporeal form and not a ghost in the system. I was a champion. Instead of being like the football wash up, we're a water polo wash up. Interesting that the tutorial we needed to do all. Oh, and we're a smoker too. All right, so. Yeah, I feel like we kind of went on a downward spiral. Is that can like? Okay, so like the flattened cans aren't even like 3D assets. They look like they're just part of the table texture. Maybe they're like squished, but they look kind of just painted on the table. Explore the house. Ooh, tapes, documents, notes. Interact with objects to learn about your past. Well, I hope so. If I had a picture of myself from the future, I think there'd be problems. Also, did I like piss on my couch? Like a giant wet spot. Probably just like, again, hard-coded shadow from like me sitting there, but oh, this is probably us and our daughter. But who painted this? Okay, I can zoom in. I can't rotate it. Signalos got me spoiled with being able to rotate items. A very sweaty game. Yeah. I mean, all that beer's got to come out somehow. It's either the pores or the piss, you know? Pick your pee. Ah. Don't I love having all these blurry photographs of me and my significant others adorning this house? You know, they put all this effort into, I assume, weather effects, because of my GPU going to hell. I feel like they could have used a few more processing on these things. Also, I keep thinking that my mouse cursor is a dead pixel. It drives me up the wall because it's just a very, it's like a single white pixel. Yeah, the better photographers. Man, I was taking all these pictures drunk. Must have put like the drunk goggle filter on it. Aw, we got our little child. I don't know what these weird web vases are. Fish! We have 2 fish. This is kind of a depressing fish tank, I think. I don't know. I've seen much more impressive ones where, you know, they have all like the critters like feeding on things. No options to change the crosshair? No. Oh, and some definitely not Jack Daniels.
A drunk. You wanna be this for the rest of your life? A fucking drunk. You useless piece of shit.
Oh, okay. And we got some voiced audio flashbacks reminding me of Amnesia. Good stuff. Funny that the policewoman wife isn't the problematic drunk, but the washed up water polo player. Aw, you just let the bananas rot? Come on, dude! Turn it into bread! Alright, shopping list. Drawing set for Lisa. Bananas. Milk. I was about to say Mick? Why are we buying Mick? Oranges. Plums. 2x Bite energy drink. I don't think we need an energy drink. I think we're okay. Put the keys at some place where Lisa can't reach them. Thanks. Okay, so none of the things we've interacted with has been a collectible. Ah, the sink of shame. Oh, that That would drive me nuts. Can I stop dripping? Stop dripping. Stop dripping. That was it. Maybe. Ah, split pea soup would be delicious. Oh, hold on. Newspaper. I gotta put on the filter. News today! A mystery never solved. The police reopened the Skinner case. The psychotic serial killer that skins the victims and injects adrenaline in their bloodstream is on the chase again. The police have a few leads and is working on locating the murderer. Meanwhile, several Pelican construction workers went missing while on a mission to fix a sewer pipe. Andrea Andrews, one of Atlanta's best detectives, is believed to be currently leading the case. Pelican construction workers gone missing! Okay, so, you know, yeah, he skins them, but injects adrenaline in their bloodstream. What? Are they saying, like, is that just like just a fancy thing of like he's scaring them so they have adrenaline? Or is this dude like literally killing a person and then just injecting adrenaline in them because? Or does he like capture them, just inject adrenaline until their heart just gives out and then skins it? Like, I'm really getting hung up on this injects adrenaline portion because it just makes no sense. It does not make sense at all. Why are they not the adrenaline? Exactly! Maybe the adrenaline's just an accident. Maybe they're actually like releasing bees and all the people they've hit are allergic. And so then they give them the, fuck. I know there's EpiPens. It's not EpiPens. It's the, or maybe it's not an allergic reaction. Nah, what's that one condition where they stick the giant fuck off needle in you and like inject you directly with adrenaline to get you up again? Oh, that's gonna bug me until I remember it. Anyway, maybe it is an allergic reaction. It's just the other option than an EpiPen. Apparently my key is made out of sunlight because that was shiny as hell. To-do list. Turn off the washing machine in the morning. Clear the yard. Please pick up Lisa from school today. Wait, I thought we were divorced. Are we like reminiscing? Is this gonna be one of those reality fucky wucky games? Also, does the washing machine just like not have an off switch? Does it just constantly go until you turn it off? In which case, leaving it on overnight is probably a bad idea. I think things tend to be done after just a couple hours of being in the washing machine. I don't know. I've never been a washing machine. Yep, I can interact with it all right. That's, why is it all, like, not smooth? I'm so confused. Like, I won't admit to have, like, a bunch of awards or anything, but I've seen a few, and I think trophies tend to be, like, not fucked up. I'm wondering if this is just a hold on, let me up the quality and see if like this is intended to be like shine, because otherwise this just looks weird. Let me set this to very high for a minute. Oh god, I feel like that makes it worse. I feel like that makes it so much worse. What is going on? Oh, we're not actually lagging though. Huh. The GPU is actually very fine. All right, we can just leave this up. It looks like mud flowing frozen in time. Yeah. Maybe it's supposed to represent water? Since it's water polo? But I gotta say, that texture does not make me think of water. Why does water polo have the worst? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, this like ripple texture, not very watery to me. Epinephrine is adrenaline. Oh, so EpiPens, oh, okay. I thought it was a steroid. But maybe steroids aren't fast acting enough. Which is why EpiPens are like the last ditch effort. Because okay, so the one I'm thinking of must be like you've used the EpiPen, it wasn't enough, this is your last ditch. It's got like, because from what I know, it's like, hey, this has a 50-50 chance of just killing you or it will save you. So anyway, here's a needle like directly into your heart, almost. Hi, Sorrel. Oh, come on by. All right, before we go out that door, we can go over here. Oh, the key goes to there. All right, so that's the last place we'll go. Okay, good. We have a light switch. Was this like the night before she left us? Because someone's packed bags. Oh.
Don't you think it's time, Tim? Don't you think there's something missing in our lives? I think we're ready.
And then we fucked in that shower, I guess. Okay, interesting memory you're throwing at me. Kind of a waste of water. Also, I really hate this kind of shower. Because it just seems like... Look, I'm clumsy, alright? And I'm afraid I will just fall into one of these glass panes and shatter it. Eventually, it would happen, okay? I trip going upstairs. I don't want to have to deal with hazards like this. Just give me a nice, like, bathtub shower and we're all fine. Hey, what's up with this shit? 1 LCG plums? 2 liters of Pelica. Smoky. 5 crates of Stop-Sco. Okay, these words are fucking made up. None of these make sense. Oh, that's a K. Who writes K's like that? I've never seen someone write a K like that, where it's a line and then a C. I mean, I guess I shouldn't speak, because apparently I write my lowercase K's fucky. Because I do like a knot kind of thing. It's like, hold on. And if I grab this. Oh, wait, no, I have it in my temp. Here it is. So if I turn the temp on, wherever I put temp. Right? No? What's going on here? There it is. Okay, so I draw my K's like this with a fill tool. But I also draw them like this. So some people think they're R's, which, okay. Anyway, that's Dreki's rambling thoughts. on how to draw. Speaking of drawing, I actually ended up picking up like a calligraphy learner kit thing, because I used to have like an inkwell pen for a while, but I kind of fell off using it, and then I kind of fucked up refilling the ink and made a huge mess. And it's kind of probably a low quality one because it leaked, and it ended up getting lost during one of my moves. But this time I got like a proper, like, has different pen nibs and has like some practice exercises, because I've been, you know, my handwriting sucks, but I do like fancy calligraphy, and I would like to do something like that. Cookie is a well-known puffed corn snack from Serbia. Interesting. Although, okay, so if this is actually a Eastern European game, that's interesting. So, like, different regions sort of have kind of vibes in their games. A lot of common themes or a common way things play out. Like, if you play a lot of games, like, I feel like, you know, you see games like, I believe Stalker was a series that's made by Eastern European companies, so like Stalker and Pathologic and stuff. Like, you can kind of see some very common, like, ways the games play out. Sort of like if you see like a lot of Japanese horror games, you know, they all have a lot of sort of themes and tropes that they go through. So it's interesting. I do like me some Eastern European horror stuffs. Ooh. Looks like we fucking did some Roid Rage and Roger and just fucking punched the window. Also, why is our shopping list here on the washer? Also, I need to turn the washer off. Also, washer... Well, I guess washer in the bathroom does make a kind of sense. I don't know. I guess I'm more used to a washer and dryer being in its own little unit. I just hate things being in the bathroom other than bathroom stuff, if that makes any sense. You know, you got the shitter, you've got the washer. Like, I don't want, like, the area gets very humid, and I don't want any of that affecting anything else that could possibly be in there. Bath for clothes. You know what, Tesla? That does make sense. You got the bath for the human and the bath for the clothes. Okay, so there's the door. Try and go on the porch. Okay. Fucking crickets.
So, Dad, are you ever gonna take me to that fishing trip you promised? Or should I ask again next time?
Okay, that threw me for a loop, because that kind of makes me think of Bucky. Blast off Bucky. Like, the kind of accent was familiar. It was like, huh? Certainly some interesting... Oh, can I close the door behind me? That's cool. That's great. I think it's just generically country dirty glass, you know? Whee! Whee! I don't like this fire effect. Like, the fire's going way too fast. Probably where the flashing light warning comes from, is just the flickering from that fire, because that's not good.
Prime news! A horrible tragedy after a long time takes place in Atlanta. A killer who murdered his parents managed to flee the place and escape the police. By the looks of the massacred bodies, it seems like he completely skinned them upon taking their lives. A lot of knives and skinning tools were found at the crime spot. The police is still on the chase with full force.
You hit me with possum, Dreki! Well, that's just mean. I can't believe you did that. Alive? Can't interact with that book, though. Pork, pork, pork. Pork, pork.
You can't leave now. You can at least be here on her birthday.
Daddy, look what they bought me.
Delicious snags. You don't understand. The water polo championship's going on. I gotta go participate. Oh, and a delicious Dreki drink. Non-alcoholic. Delicious. Are some of these blown? No, they're all lit. Interesting that we can't blow them out. I feel like most games would let you, like, most horror games, you could go over there and, like, blow the candles out and then something would happen. Still no collectibles.
At least mow the lawn once in a while. You're home all day anyway.
Oh, great. So we became like a stay-at-home dad, but doing nothing. Then again, I don't know. I like the wild, kind of unkept lawns. Then again, if I had a lawn, I would try and do one of those, what's the term for it? It's not urban sustainability. The idea, the philosophy behind it is like using local or native bushes and grasses and stuff, and like making the yard into like an ecosystem, so that if humans walked away, it would just continue to thrive on its own. I've seen a few projects people have done, and they turn out really great. It does take a lot of, you know, work to get things started and, you know, set it up and maintain it. But the idea of having like fresh like edible mushrooms and berries and all sorts of stuff is nice. Plus just like general, you know, bees and other pollinators and birds coming around really appeals to me. All right. I think we've gone everywhere but inside the place to advance. Let's do that. No lawnmower lawns. Yeah, I don't think it used any lawnmowers. I think the one I'm thinking of, they had I think they had goats or something that would eat the grass. Or like, if they did mow the lawn, like it was to leave the grass there to compost in place. Because I know a lot of the beginning was like establishing the topsoil, and so like leaf litter and stuff is left there to properly decompose. I've seen ones where they actually have like a giant compost, not a pit because it's above ground, but we're talking about like a giant cylinder, like 2 feet in diameter and probably like 4 feet tall. And I remember it was interesting because they have one of their water hoses or pipes or whatever spirals through it, because the actual process of things composting and breaking down produces a lot of heat. So it's a little bit of like a natural heating element for like their hot water that I think they used in like some of the small incidental hot water kind of things. But they mentioned having to constantly like churn it with a pitchfork. It's again, a lot of work to still make things work. Jungle Snake wants their own jungle in the front yard. Yeah, exactly. Look, that smell of like freshly rained earth, that like loamy, earthy scent is just Bah, magnificent. Best part of having a terrarium when I had one for my hognose was after watering it and like all the isopods coming out and the springtails, you know, doing all their thing, is how it would basically just be like a really, it'd make the whole room smell very nice. All right, is the door gonna slam behind me? Wish I had a flashlight. That seems weird. Go to this painting. Picture. Cool, there's fucking doll. Gotcha. Is there a light switch? Oh, thank you.
I think I'm closing in on Skinner. A few leads lately make me think that there's a connection between the missing sewer workers and my case. One of the bodies found floating near the Altana shore was poisoned by an unknown gas
Petrichor.
and had
Yeah.
adrenaline injected into his bloodstream. By the looks of the physique, it seems that the victim was a physical worker, probably one of those sent to fix the broken sewers.
I feel like this is gonna be a bit of a constant of like, the writing is a little bit silly. He's a physical worker, that sewer worker. They probably were sent in to fix the broken sewers. Principal, the Skinner. We've got Skinner brackets principal and Skinner brackets killer. Red core? Rain smell? Rain world reference. Flame world. Someone do that? Just whirled their rain?
Tim, unfortunately your injuries were too severe. We have to take you off the team. I mean, the least we can do is make you a trainer, right? Tim, come on. Come on, Tim, get back here.
Tim, you literally snapped your neck. The fact you can still you can walk now is a modern miracle. Stop being obstinate. What is there a tinier ironing board on the ironing? What is this? Actually, you know what? Maybe it's for like a tie, or maybe they iron their underwear. It's so small. Why can't I open these drawers? There's fucking nothing in there. For ties and socks. Did you iron a tie? I would think ties are too delicate to be ironed. Notes.
Well,
Evidence.
I have to take the job home sometimes, Tim. Killers never stop working, you know.
I think they do stop working. I feel like if you had someone who is just constantly killing people, they'd get tired eventually. Oh, we got a new objective. Make coffee. Well, that objective is already done. Ooh, I'm a hacker person. I can't crouch. Alright, it's kind of similar how I would organize things on my desktop, so that's fine. Actually, I only have one folder on my desktop. Everything else is a temp file that I can delete whenever. Otherwise, everything goes into the super folder. Oh, you know what? That actually does make a lot of sense. Because ironing sleeves is kind of a pain in the dick. This is also like a very interesting ironing board. Extra wide, and it has like these extra, like this is a pretty fancy ironing board compared to the ironing boards I've ever seen. The most brutal ironing board ever known. And now to brew the most brutal of drinks possible. Coffee, black like my soul. Darker than the darkest dark times infinity. Wow. Oh, do we have like a fucking curing? Where's the coffee stored? Like the water's in the... what? You confuse and confound me, coffee maker! From the 60s, 70s. Yeah. Say like I remember we used to have an ironing board from like almost the same age, and also like a sewing kit. Fuck, I think that sewing kit still works. Although I think they had to get some maintenance on it. Magic coffee machine. Yeah, it just like summons coffee liquids. Strange use of portals, but you know what they say. That's how the portals turn. It's definitely what they say. Interesting that we don't have any collectibles. I'm wondering if this is just like the tutorial sort of bit, and then collectibles will start appearing once we're in the game proper. Tap one island and one mountain to brew coffee. Treat this action as a sorcery. Exactly. Well, no. No, it's an instant. That was definitely instant coffee. Oh fuck, what was in that coffee? I blacked out.
Are you ever gonna take me to that fishing trip you promised?
Oh shit. Did something happen on our last fishing trip? Okay, I can run around. Oh, the fire went out. Starting to get fucking wimby. Also, the crickets are gone. They just have, like, crows cawing. I like my consciousness like I like my coffee and my metal. Wimby! Ah! Oh, the wind's blowing around. Jack, tie me down! Belay the ropes! Tie down the mast! All right, there we go. I'm back in place. I'm safe now. Oh, the TV's on. Oh, wait the fuck on up. Spooky. Fuck you, spooky water phone. Oh, I can't close. Oh, there we go. Gotcha, Captain. Snake and secure.